Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got 10 things that need to change in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now before I get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I'm really excited for this game. It looks really good. It looks similar to Black Ops 3 but different enough that it's going to be fresh, and well, like even if the next two Call of Duty is going to be crap, I'm still going to be able to play this game for the next 3 years. That is my initial thoughts on it, but there have been a few things that from the gameplay that I've seen that are probably going to change and probably need to change, and that'll probably be reinforced with the beta, with the communities. Obviously the beta's there so they can change things, so they might keep the game the same and then see how people like it, but at the end of the day I've got 10 things here that I think they need to change. But before we get into today's video, if you are new, make sure to subscribe. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully by the end of the year we can hit that. Don't get many views as it is, so every subscriber is greatly appreciated, and drop a like. So let's get into this list. Now the first thing that I want to talk about is the minimap. The minimap is now circular, in case you did not recognize. It used to always be square, always square, nice and clean up in the top left, but now it's a circle. Now there's two problems with the minimap. Well, A, it being circle, and B, the new concept they're going with, the fog of war. Now if you guys have been focusing on the minimap, it's kind of difficult to see what's actually happening. You can't really tell where parts of the map are. It's just too difficult. Just put it back to normal, make it a little rectangular in the top left, and no one would complain. So Trey, I know that you guys are going off this new concept and everything, but if you could just make the minimap back to normal, no one would complain, and this is it looks a bit too complicated at the moment. So that's my first problem. Now the minimap kind of also rolls into the second problem that I have, and that is the general HUD. Now I don't mind the black HUD, but there's just too much of it at the moment. Now as a result of the minimap being a circle, as you can see, there's also another bit of HUD below it, heads up display, in case you didn't know what that stands for. And that's keeping the score there. Now that's a bit too far down for my liking. If the minimap was rectangular, both these would be pushed up and it would be a bit more out of the way. And I'm sure we could, I don't really like the specialist thing being at the center of the bottom of the screen. I'd kind of prefer that to be to the left next to the health. There's too much going on at the moment, so just clean up the screen a bit, make it look a bit better. I don't mind the black, you know, previously it was clear so you can see what's going on, but black, it looks alright, so just clean it up a little bit, otherwise that's not too bad. Alright, now the next thing is a potential game changer that is definitely going to be fine-tuned 100%, and that is the stim shot. Now in case you guys did not know, in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 you have to heal yourself manually. You cannot regenerate health over time, so this is actually a good thing for the most part, because it means bang, heal yourself back into the action. You can pretty much do it all the time. Gameplay's gonna be sped up. It's gonna be more enjoyable. You just got to get used to it. It's gonna become second knowledge, like reloading is pretty much. So it's gonna be an overall good thing. But at the moment, there's currently a piece of gear called the stim shot. Now what this does, it heals you instantly, and it recharges within a second. And if you're not rocking this piece of gear, it takes about 3 seconds to re-heal yourself, and about 8 seconds to recharge this thing. So I think you should just overall just get rid of the stim shot and make it about 3 seconds just for everyone, because at the moment this is a really big crutch piece of gear that everyone's going to be running no matter what. So just find a nice middle ground between the two that'll just mean that you won't have to run this piece of gear, and everyone will be fine with that, I reckon. Alright, the next thing is the specialists. Now for the most part the specialists are all great ideas, and I think they deserve to be a part in the game, because without them, I guess a lot of people don't want them because it doesn't feel like Call of Duty, but with them, you know, it just adds a bit of different dimension to the game. You know, even the worst of players can have a bit of fun, and even if you're a good player, you'll still be able to outplay that person, so it's kind of a good thing overall. But the fact that you can only have one specialist per team, I've mentioned this before, this is something that I don't know if they're going to change, because it could be extremely overpowered having 5 people running razor wire and shields. I don't know. That could be extremely overpowered for camping out a single room. I'm not sure. We have to play the game first to find out, but just the fact that lots of people are going to be backing out because they're not going to get the specialist they want is a bit of a game changer there. So yeah, that's just one thing that we're going to have to see how the community reacts to that. Now the next thing is equipment. So, in case you guys didn't know, equipment is currently on a cooldown timer. Now, for the most part, I think this is a great thing. It'll mean that there's less grenade spam, and overall you won't get killed by grenades, you won't get flashed, or any of that crap, like nearly as often. So overall, great thing. But there's one specific piece of equipment and some other pieces of equipment that should not be on cooldown timers. For example, the tomahawk. Now, if I want to throw two of these bad boys, you just can't. You're going to have to throw one, wait like a minute until this thing recharges to throw another one, even if you die. It's no. People want to go for double cross maps at the start of games, try and hit mad clips and just cool stuff with the tomahawk, you know, so stuff like that I think we should just have. You can have 2 per life. Like, who dies from tomahawks? How often have you... I think no one dies from tomahawks. It's just cool to throw them to try and hit a cross map or a nice trick shot or something. So stuff like that, I think you should... Some stuff should be on cooldown timers like the grenades, because you don't want to get spammed by them every second. But then stuff like the tomahawk, they should definitely be able to rock 2 of them per life or something like that. So that's just another thing there. And that is going to lead me on to the next thing, which is the grapple hook. So, in case you guys didn't know, grapple hook is Ruin's specialist piece of equipment, and what this does is it's pretty much the only piece of advanced movement in the game where it is you just shoot it at a wall or something, and then your body gets pulled to where you shot that. So it's kind of unnecessary, to be honest. It looks like some distances it's going to work, some distances it isn't, but it's going to be a bit OP, I reckon. And especially, like, I've been watching gameplay of how fast this thing cools down. It's ridiculous. You can use it easily like 3 times per life, and it's going to get you out of too many situations too easy, and it's going to take a bit away from the gameplay. So I think Treyarch, you should just say, yeah, sorry, there's a cool thing, like cool idea, but I think just put Ruin's overdrive ability back in, and like no one will complain. So there's that. Alright, so the next thing that I want to complain about is the body armor. So this is also a piece of gear, and it kind of relates to stim shot, because at the moment no one's running body armor because of stim shot. But anyway, body armor is pretty useless. It's at the moment, what it does is it gives you 50 extra health at the start of every life. You cannot regain that health using the stim shot. But the grapple hook is the body armor, like, it's just useless. Like, no one really would care if this was not in the game. It's doing nothing. It's just annoying, and just get rid of it. So body armor should just get scrapped, and goodbye. Alright, that's going to lead me into the next thing, which is the scoreboard. I should have talked about this earlier while there were more people at the video, but the scoreboard at the moment is a bit of a problem. You cannot see, well, you can see how many kills you have, but you cannot see how many kills the enemies or your teammates have. Bit of a game changer, this one. You can only see the score, and that should just be replaced with kills and deaths, please. Just something that'll, no one who doesn't want to see kills and deaths. Like, scores, just they're focusing too much on team play and capturing objectives and stuff like that, but just show us the kills and deaths. That's really what everyone cares about. So change that. The HUD looks all cool and stuff, but just show us our kills and deaths from our team as well, so that'd be nice. And then final 2 things. I think there's actually, oh no, there's 3 more things, so let's get through these quickly. We got play of the game. So at the moment, like, this play of the game is like, it's cool sometimes when someone gets like a mad quad or a nice sniper clip or something, but you know, double kills at the end of the game, it's like, please no, just bring final kill cam back. If, you know, it's like, it gives you that drive to get that final kill at the end of the game. And also trick shots, like, you've got a squad of 5, because obviously teams are of 5 now. You've got a squad of 5, you get up to 74 or 99 kills, whatever the limit's going to be for TDM, and then you hit a trick shot for the end. You want that to be the final kill cam. You want it to be at the end so everyone can see it. You don't want some stupid play of the game coming up that's got a double kill, so just give us the final kill cams back, you know, especially for TDM, at least TDM. I don't care if you have play the game for hardpoint, dom, stuff like that, but TDM and search and destroy, we need final kill cams. Next thing is the shotguns. Shotguns are currently in the secondary position. Now, they're really underpowered, so I guess that's why they're there at the moment. But I don't really like shotguns, but if someone wants to actually run a shotgun, they're pretty crap at the moment. And if they're going to get any better, they're going to have to come back to primaries, because maybe we can have them in both somehow. Good shotguns in primary, alright shotguns in secondary, I don't know. But at the moment it's a bit unfair for people who actually like to use shotguns and have no skills, but, you know, like to go close quarter, hitting people and stuff, just let them have it, alright? So, shotguns definitely need a bit of a buff and probably into the primary weapons. Now this brings me on to the last thing, which is weapon balancing, because at the moment all the weapons aren't balanced. There's pistols that are absolute rubbish, snipers that are OP-ish, the quick scoping looks like it's going to be fast, but there's no aim assist, so that's kind of okay. But a lot of weapons look better than others. We've got the beta to fix this, but this is only a little thing, and that'll be fine when the game comes out. So, if you guys have enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Drop a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.